Today we're bringing you the Macy's Day Parade into your living room, and we're going to share a few Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tips for those of you that might want to check this off your bucket list.
But that's not all. We're also bringing you some iconic New York and a few behind-the-scenes tours that most people never get to see. You might need your tissues for those.
And spoiler alert, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was totally worth it.
So we're driving through New York City on a New York City bus.
An NYPD bus.
So it's marked all over. So I'm sure as we're driving by, everybody thinks we're prisoners being escorted somewhere.
We have NYPD in front with the lights flashing. We have one behind us with the lights flashing. This is going to be an epic day.
We are guests of the First Responders Children's Foundation, and they are giving us a behind-the-scenes tour with NYPD.
Yeah, so this video is going to hit us in the feels today, and hopefully it will hit you in the feels as well. So the First Responders Children's Foundation takes care of the children of fallen first responders. It is a great organization. They do a great job, and they're the ones that are putting on this tour today. And we just happened to get invited by some good friends of ours, and we could not say no.
They not only emotionally take care of these kids, they help financially, they help them with college, they do all kind of things. So if you're thankful for all of our first responders, please help us take care of these kids. We will put the link down below.
As I have ever seen, the kind that makes before December like a long lost dream. But today in New York City, there is something in the air. Out from under long black jackets, colors blooming everywhere. And for the first time in a long time, I feel something warm and bright. It's a new day. It's a new life.
How do you always end up there?
Look, I drink and I know things.
Look forward, unless you're not driving.
Yeah. No, we just got to talking and
doing what you do best.
Yeah.
Can't believe we actually got a boat ride from the men in blue, and I'm not excluding women because they're, you know, all the cops on board were men, but it was just, I don't know, we were just soaking in the moment of knowing that we were on the boat with the NYPD and they were giving us a tour around the harbor. It was really an honor to chat with the guys and just get to know them just a little bit.
Yeah, these guys are just down to earth, very friendly, nothing like what you see on TV. I mean, these guys are just
hard-working, real guys.
Yeah, and they were gracious with their time. They were, you know, pointing things out to us that we wouldn't have noticed otherwise. Just a great day on the boat. The best way to view the Freedom Tower out on the water. I mean, right now I'm looking at it, and there's just fog and clouds over the tower. Spectacular view.
All right, so we get a tour of the building that's not even completed yet. This is amazing. We're on the 73rd floor, and take a look at this view. It looks like a toy train set. It doesn't look real.
I had to stop for a minute and just kind of catch my breath.
This is really amazing. And to know where we're standing, we are on the 73rd floor of the Freedom Building.
Tower.
Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
Yeah, I told you it was going to get you in the feels, and as soon as we came out here into view, it certainly did.
You were light in the dark, a sunlit day in the park. Part of you will always be here with me, and I'll carry you forever in my heart. Sleep well,
sweet soul. If I'm honest, I don't wanna let you go. Sleep well, sweet soul. Nothing's broken anymore, you've been made whole. And I know you're there with Jesus, safe and sound. But I miss you so much I can barely breathe. And I can't help thinking when I turn around, you will be here, and this was all a dream. Sleep well, sweet soul. If I'm honest, I don't wanna let you go. Sleep well, sweet soul. Nothing's broken anymore, you've been made whole.
What you may not know about this firehouse is on 9/11, every firefighter in this firehouse died. So it is a little overwhelming, really, just to be in here.
My name is Mike Mangino. I'm a lieutenant here at Engine 10. I've only been here for 3 years, but this house was first due to both attacks on the World Trade Center in 93 and 01. In this house, there's about 50 people. There's 11 of us on duty each shift, 2 officers, 9 firemen, 5 in the engine, and 6 in the truck. Those are helmets from fire departments all around the country. I think all around the world.
These are
Some international. It's a very tourist area, obviously, with the museum and the reflecting pools across the street. So a lot of firemen from other departments come by, pick up a t-shirt, and they'll leave their
and
hat.
they leave their patch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
When did you know you wanted to be a firefighter?
I guess when I was in college, with like a 2.0 GPA. The fire department will say,
I love it.
Where's the puppy dog and where's the calendar?
We definitely have a dog here. A lot of 20 does.
And where do you
We're all
sleep?
waffles. What?
Where do you sleep?
We rest. We don't sleep.
Oh, sorry.
We rest.
Sorry.
We rest our eyes.
So is there an area for that?
When you leave, there's a memorial wall outside here. It's 8,000 pounds. It was started because a young volunteer firefighter was working for a law firm near here on 9/11. He died across the street, and his firm got together. Over the years, they raised money to build a memorial wall. So we put it up in 2006. It's one of our nicest memorials.
Ready? So is it usually on the floor or you guys gotta get it?
It's usually hanging up.
All right.
We're going to have a 3-way race?
Oh!
Oh, race! Yeah! You just want to go here? I mean, if we're going to a bar.
Wait, are we starting? Not yet, right? Not yet.
Jillian, you got to give the count? Hold on, you got to give the count. Countdown.
Hold on, they gotta get ready.
For bragging rights.
That's hot! That's hot! Shoes on.
All right, Jillian, you can run it down.
Hold on, make sure they get their shoes on. They gotta be safe. What? He's battling the cord. Somebody hold the cord.
It's okay, I'll take
It's a lot quicker than that.
Yeah. Going everything.
Everything up and everything? You, Jillian, count down.
Ready? Ready? Go!
How long?
52 seconds.
Yeah, so usually we're like 2 to 3 minutes to a box or a fire. So when the bell goes off, you want to be like dressed out the door and then to the box about between 2.5 and 3 minutes.
So obviously this has been an amazing experience all the way around as Phil is eating a donut from the firehouse. But I have to tell you, like this, I don't even know how to describe today.
It has been overwhelming, the emotions that we felt all day.
From
and then-
excited to happy to just so emotional when we think about the past and 9/11. So
And then you come
full
to
circle.
Engine 10, Ladder 10, and they've got a memorial wall where they lost 6 of the housemates on that day, and you see pieces of the fire truck. You see their names and faces on the wall, and it brings you right back to the moment on 9/11, where you know exactly where you were, what you were doing, and how you felt then. That feeling has not gone away.
But the important thing is we're all still here. The firehouse is still standing. You know, nobody's going to take that away from us. We will stand tall, we will stand proud, and we'll stand together.
100%.
All right, we're going to give you a cool tip. When you come down to this area, to the World Trade Center, make sure you stop into this pub right behind us and ask for The Book.
Yeah, O'Hare's. You got to check it out. It's a great pub. The beer was ice cold, and the book was even better.
You'll thank us later. It's 30 Rock! Yay!
I want to go see Jimmy Fallon.
Or Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. She just moved here.
Yes. While everybody here is out playing with all the toys in FAO Schwarz, check out who's down below. That's right, New York City Cop in Blue out there protecting us as we have a great time in the toy store. So we were really excited to come in FAO Schwarz. Of course, it's iconic, but it is also crowded, full of kids, and super hot. So I'm ready to go.
It's 37 degrees outside, but yet you walk inside any building is like a sauna. So we've got too much on at times, and other times we don't have enough on.
So we're going back outside.
Yeah. Today is someday.
How about you? Is today your someday too?
Welcome to Grand Central Station.
The biggest train station in the world.
Grand Central Station sits on 49 acres with 44 platforms, 67 tracks on 2 different levels. 750,000 people pass through here every day.
And during the holidays, that goes up to 1 million people every day. Wow. When you come through Grand Central Station, be sure and take a minute to look at the clock over the information booth. This clock has 4 faces and they're all of opal. Believe it or not, this clock has been estimated to be worth over $10 million.
Fun fact about the clock is they're all set 1 minute faster than the actual time.
They're 1 minute slower than the actual
slower.
time, so that gives you a chance to make it to your train without missing it.
I was so close.
We are standing in the middle of the main concourse of Grand Central Station, and when you look up, you will see a really cool mural of a Mediterranean night sky. It is beautiful, but did you know that it's actually backwards? It was painted by the artist in reverse, so when you look up, you're actually seeing the sky as God would see it, not as you would see it looking from the earth up. It was done by accident, it was not intentional, and it was discovered right after Grand Central opened. And they decided, nah, let's just leave it as is.
This Grand Terminal has witnessed many changes in its history since it first opened in 1871 as the Grand Central Depot.
Grand Central Station was built by the Vanderbilt family.
And one of the things they left behind to indicate that it was built by them are little acorns and oak leaves spread throughout the terminal.
And that's because their family motto was, let me see if I can get this right.
Yep.
Big oaks grow from little acorns?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'll put it down below. This fun fact was brought to you by track 32 and 33.
You know, I feel like an extra in the movie Warriors.
Oh,
They did a lot of filming on the tracks.
Who knows Warriors? You're going to show your age, but we want to know who loves that movie. Just type Warriors down in the comments below.
There you have it.
Warriors!
Come out to play.
So if you decide to make a trip to New York any time of the year, make sure you pop into Grand Central Station. It is a beautiful, iconic train station. And when you look at the majesty,
The Majesty.
when you look at how majestic this Grand Central Station is, and you think about the year that it was built, that just makes it bigger and more beautiful.
1871, and it's withstood the test of time.
That is totally something I wish we could do. You literally get on the bus, have a tea party while it drives you around town and shows you all the sights.
And I did notice the cupcakes on each table. I'm in.
It looks amazing. What a great way for a sightseeing tour, something totally different.
Can we do it?
And there's food involved.
I saw the
Phil's
cupcakes.
favorite.
I saw cupcakes on the table. Oh! I did. We're walking through Bryant Park, which is the perfect spot for holiday shopping.
Yeah, they have this cool Christmas market, and you'll notice behind us, that huge building, that's actually the library, New York City Library. And it's probably the closest I'm ever going to get Phil to entering a library, being right out here.
I can get books online.
Need a snack? Need Christmas gifts? Whatever you need, I think they might have them here. This place has a little bit of everything, and I feel sprinkles. I have a feeling we're about to get rained out.
But I brought my raincoat.
Look, it's Phil's shirt. Oh, yes, and that one's mine. Do you...
This is also Phil's.
No, that is not Phil's. That is me. So today is the day that we are here for. We are headed out to go check out the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, and I am really excited to feel the energy, to feel the air and the excitement, especially from the kids. But I gotta tell you, 3 million people line the streets every year to catch a glimpse of Santa in the parade.
Yeah, and what you don't see right behind us is people coming out of the subway to hoof it down to the parade route and try to find a spot along the way. And if you can hear behind us the clinking, it's really windy, so the flags are beating against the poles back behind us. But we are super excited to be at our first Macy's Day Parade. It's a bucket list item. If you've been here before, let us know what was your favorite part.
Oh yeah, and we would love to if you would share some of your tips for people who are watching. We are going to share some of the things we've learned along the way throughout the rest of this video. But if you've been here to the Macy's Day Parade, tell us your best tip so the people coming after us will have a wonderful time.
And yes, I'm in pants. It's cold.
Oh my gosh, the Krispy Kreme light's on. Do we stop?
No!
Okay. We are not stopping. We are going straight to the parade. It might appear that the streets are empty and that nobody is around, but just wait. We are going to take a left and you're going to see millions of people. So get ready. I still cannot believe I am in New York City, Thanksgiving morning, and we are going to see the parade. I can't even believe it.
It's going to be a great day.
We have officially made it to the crowds. Now we have to bob and weave to get through.
Thanks, man. Thanks for what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
I hope you'll have an uneventful Thanksgiving.
I appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Today we are guests of the First Responders Children's Foundation here at the parade. Each year they host a breakfast and parade viewing for over 1,300 first responder children and their families.
Every year they gather together to honor and remember the fallen. This parade brings so much joy to these kids and these family members. Here's just a piece of what we were able to see on that day.
I became involved with the First Responders Children's Foundation a number of years ago because of what it was about. It was about taking care of the kids of first responders. They're the coolest kids in the world. They are literally special. They're the kids that everybody wants to be with. They're the houses that people go to. They didn't take the civil service test. They didn't come on the job. We did as first responders. And they sacrifice as well. I lost a very close friend of mine last year. And the Bryant Payne Memorial Scholarship is out there now in order to take care of somebody. Brian was a volunteer fireman who passed away as a result of his 9/11 cancer. Brian was a true volunteer. He worked for another company. He went down there. When he passed away, that's it. His benefits stopped. There was this belief in the world that every police officer, firefighter, and anybody in first responder is taken care of. And at the end of the day, they're not always taken care of. These scholarships that are out there and the support that's needed for them take care of the needs of these families and these children. They have sacrificed a lot. They've done a lot. So it's our job to make sure that they're taken care of as well. Please, the QR codes up there aren't just for decoration. If you can support the foundation, please help. Every dollar helps this foundation because it turns around and it goes back.
Do you hear that? It's the parade! It's the parade!
It's about to be It's about to be good. Roll out the carpet, strike up the band. There's no way to stop it. Down to the front row, out to the back. It's going off loud. This is where it's all at. Take it up a notch or 2 11. Reach 'em on high till we touch heaven. Getting crazy, time to go. We on the road.
We're official participants of the parade. We just got confetti. So fun.
It's about to be good, 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 good. It's going down. It's about to be good, 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 good. Shake the ground, out to NYC. Everybody gonna see. It's about to be good, 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 good. It's going down. It's about to be good.
We just saw Santa go by, which
Yep.
means that's a wrap. That's the end of the parade. And I have to say, it was totally worth coming up here.
Yeah, if you've never done it, you need to put this on your list to come up here. This was our bucket list, one of our bucket list items. We're right next to the fellas working here, so it was amazing. It was worth standing out in the cold. It was worth the runny nose, everything. You got to do it.
There is a different feeling when you're here as opposed to watching on TV. You know, the clowns are talking to the kids, people are coming out of the parade, and the cheering and the energy, and it is so worth it.
Yeah, you get sucked up into the whole atmosphere. And it was really
now I'm
cool.
ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
There'll be no bah humbug this year.
Yeah, Santa came by. It's on. Santa, we're ready for Christmas.
So when 3 million people disperse after a parade, where do they go? They walk down Fifth Avenue like there's no cars in the world. So this is a very cool experience. Look, nothing but a sea of people, no cars. Although I have to say, we did hear something really funny. A family walks by us, and this young kid is crying. Well, not crying, but whining. And the dad is like, I don't understand what's wrong with you. You're the youngest of all of us. Why are you having trouble?
My legs hurt, he says.
I feel like that is every family.
Yeah.
So unless you're at Six Flags or Disney and the kids are having fun, they're just done and they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. But I got to tell you, you don't get to walk down Fifth Avenue with no cars
Yes.
ever. So
Oh
we're
my
taking
gosh.
advantage.
And look where we are. This
look
is
at
so
that.
cool. We are right outside Saks. Is this Saks, right? Yes. Saks big Christmas display. That is so cool. All right, are you ready for some tips? So when you come out here and check off your bucket list for the MACY'S Thanksgiving Day Parade, you have all the insight.
First one, very important. Book early. Over 3 million people come to the parade each year to watch, so the best hotels go really fast. If you think you might want to attend, book now. You can always cancel later if you have to.
And by best, he does mean the best hotels at the most reasonable prices.
Yeah,
So
reasonable is key.
So since we're talking reservations, let's just keep going. If you're bringing your RV up to New York for the week of Thanksgiving, you need to book those early as well. There's not a lot of campgrounds outside the city of New York, so don't let them slip through your fingers. And know that there are trains that you can take in, so you don't have to be right in the center of New York. You can bring your RV, it's perfect.
However, on Thanksgiving Day, the trains might not be running like their normal schedule. They're going to be manned with fewer people, so you have to plan accordingly.
So I recommend you do get a hotel the night before the parade, because you're going to need to get there super early, and transportation taxis are not going to be running like normal. So that one night, I recommend a hotel.
Before choosing your hotel, go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade website to find the parade route. That way you'll know how close you can get to the actual route itself.
Now, you don't want to stay on the parade route because those hotels mark up their prices like crazy. And besides, who wants to look out the window at the parade? You're going to want to be on the ground. So I recommend finding the parade route and choosing a hotel like about 2 blocks away from the parade route. That's going to put you right there when you wake up in the morning, but it's also going to give you the best prices. Now, when you're looking at the parade route, please know there are blocks along the way that are completely blocked off, and nobody will be able to watch the parade from those areas. I am going to create a blog for the parade, so watch for that, and it's going to give you all the details and all the best spots to view the parade. So if it's not out today, it will be out by next Sunday. So what is the best time to get to the parade? You might be surprised to realize you got to get there by 5:45 a.m.
0 dark 30 is a must. If you don't get there early, you're going to be 20 rows back in the sea of people that are lined up along the parade route. Early is key.
Usually by 6 o'clock, the barricades are already full. So get up early and don't miss your chance for the best view. Along with what time to show up for the parade, this is one of the other big, most important things that you need to know. There will be no bathrooms along the parade route.
So cut down on the coffee and the hot chocolate, meaning don't bring any with you because you'll have nowhere to let it go.
Yeah, I saw a lot of blogs when I was reading suggesting bringing that stuff in thermoses to keep you warm while you're waiting for the parade. It sounds good in theory, but in practice, when you arrive at 5:45 and the parade doesn't end until almost noon, you're going to have to figure out where to put that coffee when your body's done with it. So I recommend don't guzzle coffee, don't guzzle big glasses of water so you can survive until the end of the parade.
Dress appropriately and bring the little heat pads for your pockets.
Those are absolute best, most important tips for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Now, I will have a lot more tips that you can use for your first time in over on the blog as soon as that's finished. We also have put the link down below in the description for anyone who would like to donate to the First Responders Children's Foundation. They play such an important role for these kids. And if you think about it, if everybody watching this video donates $20, just $20, and we get 20,000 views, think about how many kids we could send to college. So small donations all built together make a huge impact. So
it hits across all first responders. Police, fire, EMS, you name it, first responders across the country. And we also hope that you guys had a great Thanksgiving and you're enjoying those turkey sandwiches and leftover pie.
I hope it was delicious. I know ours was.
Absolutely.
So thanks for watching. Enjoy the holidays, and hopefully one day we'll see you on the road.